In the entire banana world, we have the threat of Fusarium oxysporum, TR4. It's a soil-borne disease, so it can easily move from one farm to the next. If a soil would be on your feet and you go to another farm and the soil is infected, then you can move the disease to that farm.
We've seen what the disease can do, we know what the disease can do, and we need to be prepared to minimize the risk. Because it's all a risk. Whenever we travel from one country to the next, it's a risk. Whenever they transport or they try to move materials from one country to the next, it's a risk. And we must do all in our power to slow down the transmission as best as possible.
The project for the prevention and control of Fusarium tropical race 4 is being implemented and along with OIRSA, Taiwan giving majority of the funding and OIRSA putting a counterpart funding so as to help its member countries to be prepared in the event the disease Fusarium tropical race 4 comes into the region. Then we have alternative solutions, prevention methods and protocols in place to counteract the effect it will have if we are not prepared.
What Taiwan can offer is its know-how and its experience. Because decades ago, Taiwan's banana industries was hit hard by this nasty banana plant disease. And we were the first country that reported this Fusarium TR4 in scientific papers.
We have the technical people from Taiwan, the expert people, that they are living with the disease for over 50 years. So they're coming to see how we are implementing the project and to better off the implementation of the project in the event we are not doing it right. But up to now, they are very satisfied with what we're doing. The tissue culture material with the University of Belize, they are well advanced with it. The trials in the field, there are very beautiful plants going up.
To deal with a disease, you need as much information as possible, as much knowledge as possible, and having experts come into the industry and share their experience is the way to go.
I think the evaluation of a newly introduced variety is very important to make sure you will be well accepted by the grower. Now you have a scientific evidence. The data that you collected will be very objective and will be very useful. I feel it's a very good, successful starting point because you already have masala already laid out in the field. So I think it's a wonderful evaluation trial.
So with years of dedicated research on banana disease, our research institutions, such as Taiwan Banana Research Institute, have accumulated extensive research results in diagnosis, disease control, cultivation management, as well as developed multiple disease-resistant varieties. We have also become a pioneer in terms of detection technology.
The satellite monitoring system is one of the best ways to monitor whether or not you will have this disease. So with this, you have a constant monitoring of your farm. Whenever there is something abnormal to a plant, some sort of yellowing, the system detects it and it sends an alert. And based on that, we'll send our technicians from the Banana Growers Association to go to the field and check the plants. Thus far, all the alerts have shown some sort of nutrients deficiencies. But if it was to be a plant with TR4, we would detect it and we'll go through the biosecurity measures, all the procedures to prevent it from spreading to other areas of the farm.
The current project incorporates many elements, and some of these elements have training components to them. Prioritized here in terms of trainings is mainly how to respond to outbreaks, how to manage the disease from the point of view of potential introduction. And another area of training that we're benefiting greatly has to do with laboratory capacity for testing. They have provided equipment to us and they are now providing the trainings. This is very key in that you need to know that it is the disease that you have detected, to be sure, before you incorporate measures. So in essence, the broad training has to do with biosecurity, detection, and response.
We will provide our advanced diagnostic technologies to detect TR4, such as PCR and qPCR, ELISA, and LAMP.
We don't have Fusarium TR4 yet in our country, but we are preparing with practicing these techniques we learned in Taiwan. What we did today is to try the lamp method to detect this disease by bringing some banana tissue culture from University of Belize, and then we did the extraction of DNA.
So we can differentiate these two samples because they change in color. As you can see, in this vial we have a pinkish coloration. It's negative, and on this one it's yellowish, telling us that it's a positive.
We hope this diagnostic technology can prevent the TR4 and not invade into your country.
As a country, we are together into this. The competent authority, which is Baja, the Ministry of Agriculture, supporting the project, and OIRSA going along with the technical advice in coordination with the experts from Taiwan.
Therefore, through the project, Taiwan can provide critical and practical assistance to Belize so that Belize can build up resilient capability for its banana industry.